Now, from Nebraska's trusted news source, this is Channel 8 Eyewitness News at 5.
Good evening, everyone, and thank you for joining us. We begin tonight with tragedy in Afghanistan. 12 U.S. service members were killed, 15 injured.
There was a terrorist attack near the Kabul airport. In all, more than 70 people were killed. Here's ABC's Elizabeth Scholze.
Tragedy in Afghanistan after 2 explosions outside the Kabul airport.
At this time, we know that 12 U.S. service members have been killed in the attack, and 15 more service members have been injured.
Officials adding a number of Afghans also fell victim to this heinous attack. A source tells ABC News one of the explosions was a suicide attack followed by gunfire outside the Abbey Gate. The second explosion was near the Barron Hotel, just a short distance from that same gate.
The attack on the Abbey Gate was followed by a number of ISIS gunmen who opened fire on civilians and military forces.
These devastating images show the wounded on the streets of Kabul. The Kabul Emergency Hospital says it's treating dozens of patients injured in the attack. In a statement to ABC News, a Taliban spokesperson is condemning the gruesome incident. The explosions happening hours after the U.S. Embassy in Kabul warned Americans to leave the airport immediately and to avoid it unless instructed, amid fears of an ISIS-affiliated attack. The acting ambassador to Afghanistan with this warning on GMA just minutes before the explosions.
Being part of these huge crowds that remain around the gates and entrances to the airport is dangerous. We're obviously concerned about our own people as well.
The White House says President Biden spent the morning in the Situation Room with his national security team. The president has now canceled or postponed several events on his public schedule for today. Elizabeth Scholze, ABC News, Washington.
And World News Tonight with David Muir. We'll have the very latest on this coming immediately up after this newscast.
Let's talk about the weather because it was dangerously hot today. I know we hit the triple digits. Malcolm's in for John.
That's correct. Temperatures rebounded today. While yesterday we were in the lower 90s, we were in the upper 90s to low 100s across southeast Nebraska. Officially 100 degrees the high temperature, and it's still hot outside right now. Factor in the humidity, feels several degrees above 100 degrees. 105 the current feels like temperature in Lincoln, 107 Wahoo, 100 degrees the feels like temperature in York and Aurora. To air temperatures right now, still in the upper 90s in Lincoln, sitting at 99 degrees, 98 in Beatrice. Dew point temperatures are a little bit lower in Lincoln, and they're a little bit higher out towards the west. So that's why I think temperatures are a little bit cooler out towards the Tri-Cities. There's also some shower activity off to the north and northwest. Some folks have the potential to see some rain tonight. We're going to have more details on future heat and future rain in just a couple minutes.
All right. Thank you very much, Malcolm. A big announcement from Governor Ricketts today.
He's declaring a state of emergency for hospital staffing in the state. Channel 8's Alexis Ganeski has more.
This emergency comes just a week after several Nebraska hospitals paused certain elective surgeries due to staff shortages and a lack of beds.
But with where we are with regard to the statistics and the challenges we have with regard to staffing, what I'm going to be doing is declaring a hospital staffing emergency in the state of Nebraska.
This will have several components, one of them being an executive order waiving licensing requirements and certain passes for hospitals so they can get the staffing they need. Ricketts also issued a directed health measure that will be effective starting this Monday, following in the footsteps of Bryan Health and Nebraska Medicine.
And that directed health measure will be to limit elective surgeries in the D and E class. So these are elective surgeries that can be delayed for 4 to 12 weeks or beyond 12 weeks, similar to what we did again in that last fall when we also suspended those elective surgeries.
That DHM will go through September 30th at this time and apply to all hospitals in the state. He says this will help free up beds in hospital capacity to take on some of the other patients coming in with COVID and other sicknesses. For Nebraska's trusted news source, I'm Alexis Ganeski.
All right, on a related theme here, a reminder at 12:01 this morning, Lincoln's mask mandate was put back in place.
It's a guideline many thought wouldn't happen again, and for traveling, that's been extended into next year as well. Channel 8's Jael Pembroke has more as we cover Lincoln tonight.
Masks required for travel have been extended until next year. And now for Lancaster County, there's an indoor mask mandate. So it's time to pick out your favorite masks once again. The Lincoln-Lancaster County Health Department issued a mask mandate to start Thursday, and it has locals and visitors' attention.
So it's a little bit of an inconvenience, having it on you and putting it on every time you walk into a place.
I'd rather have the safety than anything else. It might affect some things in small ways, but everyone can put a mask on, and it's just an easy thing to do that goes a long way.
A father came to watch his daughter play volleyball and says the mask mandate caught them off guard.
Actually, we're just looking for a place to grab something to eat right now and recognize that you had a mask mandate. So we're surprised about that. We don't have that in Buffalo, New York. We've been mask-free for a while, and it's just surprising. It's a little bit more of an inconvenience. It seems like we're going back the other way.
For plane travel, the TSA has extended the mask requirement until January 2022.
To put a mask on when you're used to not having to wear one for the last 60 days, just to go 6 hours to get from here to there, is something that, it's not comfortable and convenient. So, I think that'll be something that will play into it.
No, we'll still travel. The bug is here, right? It's here to stay, probably. So we just have to work around it, work through it, and try to keep ourselves healthy.
I still don't want to really be on a plane full of a lot of people right now, but I think that it's safe enough for most people, especially if you're vaccinated and masked.
Reporting in Lincoln, Jael Pembroke for Nebraska's trusted news source.
And just a reminder, the county mask mandate requires everyone ages 2 years and older to wear a mask indoors.
And now some news from the Nebraska volleyball team.
We're just a day away from the start of their season, but we'll have to wait just a little longer to see the Huskers in action. New at 5 tonight, sports reporter Mark Talley explains for us. Mark?
That's right, Megan. This morning, Husker Volleyball announced that their first match of the 2021 season, scheduled for Friday morning against Tulsa, has been canceled. The Golden Hurricanes have pulled out of the Husker Invitational and have ceased all team activities due to COVID-19 infections and the resulting quarantine. That means we'll have to wait until 6:30 Friday evening to see Nebraska take on Colgate. If you had tickets to the Tulsa match, you will have a refund sent to you. Fans will also get free admission to the Kansas State versus Colgate match. That's been moved to that 11 a.m. slot. While it's certainly unfortunate that the Huskers lost the opportunity to play a match, let's give a little credit to the testing done by Tulsa to prevent infected players from even traveling to Lincoln. And speaking of preventative measures at athletic events, Nebraska Athletics updated its mask policy in reaction to the move made by the county this week. As of today, the university will reinstate a mask mandate for all indoor spaces and athletic venues through the end of the month. That means that inside the Devaney Center this weekend, fans will be required to wear masks just like they did last weekend at the Red-White game. As for Memorial Stadium, fans are strongly recommended to wear masks in the seating bowl. Rod, Megan, Nebraska's asking everyone to bring their own mask because there's just going to be a limited supply available at the entrances to Memorial Stadium. A lot going on right now in athletics, and we just want to get the games played, so they're doing everything they can to keep people safe.
Yeah, good information for all the fans going to games this weekend. Thank you very much, Mark. We continue your coronavirus news tonight. This time, we go nationwide. In Florida, they're seeing its highest one-day total of new cases since the pandemic began.
And in Illinois, the governor there issuing statewide mask and vaccine mandates this afternoon. Here's ABC's Aaron Katersky with the details.
Across the country, more than 100,000 people are currently hospitalized with COVID-19, the highest number in 7 months. Yolanda Ross's son, LaWayne, is one of them. The healthy 24-year-old is now in a Houston ICU on a ventilator. He was unvaccinated.
We were talking about it as a family. I wish that I would have advocated more for just getting it done.
Florida is reporting more than 26,000 cases on Wednesday, but the governor says the state is seeing great success in treating COVID patients with monoclonal antibodies.
Coming in and getting this treatment early has been very effective at resolving the symptoms and saving lives.
Still, funeral homes are seeing firsthand the heartbreaking toll.
We cared for a husband and wife that also passed within days of one another. A mother-daughter that passed within days of one another.
The governor of Illinois has issued a statewide mask mandate and vaccine requirements, which will include educators and healthcare workers.
Remember, these vaccines are doing what they're designed to do, essentially to eliminate the risk of hospitalization and death.
But the debate over masks rages on. In Massachusetts, all public school students, staff, and visitors are now required to wear masks.
He feels comfortable. He actually doesn't mind his mask.
I'm glad that it's protecting us from COVID, but I really don't like the masks. It's so hot.
At work, they make me wear this jacket. I hate it.
In Texas, this man stripped down to his underwear at a school board meeting to make his point in favor of masks.
We follow certain rules, We follow certain rules for a very good reason.
But anti-mask protesters in Connecticut disrupted the governor's discussion about the new school year. Aaron Katursky, ABC News, New York.
All right, back here at home now, local news. Today marks the one-year anniversary of the shooting of Lincoln investigator Mario Herrera.
To honor him, it's the first day of a 12 Days of Hope blood drive. Channel 8's Nathan Grieve has more.
The next 12 days are called Days of Hope because that's what they were a year ago. After being shot, Mario Herrera fought on for 12 days, thanks in part to those who donated blood, possibly some on that very day. Now, more days, weeks, a lifetime could be possible.
We are the only people that can actually supply blood to the patients in our local hospitals, so it's extremely important. And the way that the Mario Herrera family wants to honor Mario with all of these blood transfusions to help save other lives in our community is extremely important.
And it all starts today. While we're used to seeing fire versus police when it comes to blood drives, this is a combined effort for the common goal of saving lives.
We work together in the streets. We meet all the time. So the fact that some of the blood that we donated on that last day of the blood drive could have well been blood that Mario received is just extraordinary for us.
And you can keep it going, not just at today's blood drive, but anytime you give blood.
Last year, we asked people to do Count Me In cards. So it was a way that you could give blood, even if you weren't the blood type that Mario needed, your blood could help somebody else. And on those Count Me In cards, you can write your name, that it's going to Mario, maybe a note to the family.
If you do want to be a part of things today, the drive runs from 10 to 5 at the LFR LPD Joint Station at 6601 Pine Lake Road. And if you miss that window, those Count Me In cards are back this year, so you can still be a part. For a little bonus and another way to remember why this drive is so important, if you donate through September 7th, you'll get a special 12 Days of Hope t-shirt.
Again, that's Nathan Grieve reporting for us. And the blood drive is 12 days long, so you have plenty of time to donate.
Just contact the Community Blood Bank. And coming up at 6 o'clock, we're going to have much more on this story. The Nebraska State Troopers, they cut the ribbon today on their new Lincoln headquarters.
This project was 40 years in the making and was a big day for the state and the city.
Yeah.
The new State Patrol headquarters is located in the old Verizon building off of Interstate 80. The facility will have things like fingerprinting, background checks, and vehicle inspections. This move will bring most of their Lincoln-based troopers and staff under one roof, rather than being spread across 6 different offices across the city. Still to come on the news tonight, more than a dozen wildfires are burning across California.
And the largest fire in the state's history is now nearly as large as the state of Rhode Island. Or the latest right after the break.
Now, your Storm Alert Team forecast with meteorologist Malcolm Byron.
Remember last Saturday with high temperatures in the 80s? That's a distant memory. Sunny skies over Honda of Lincoln right now, or at least mostly clear skies. Just a couple of fair weather cumulus clouds popping up that are very, very tiny. No rain to report right now across southeast Nebraska. Right now, officially 99 degrees at the airport, and we're mainly in the upper 90s across town. We're at 98 in Holmes Lake, a 99 in Yankee Hill. We officially hit 100 degrees out at Lincoln Airport earlier this afternoon. In the upper 90s in Beatrice as well, and in Hebron, 98 degrees in both of those locations, but we're a little bit cooler off towards the west. Humidity is a little bit higher out towards the west, and there was a little bit more cloud cover earlier today, so I think that's why temperatures are just a tad bit cooler. It feels like temperatures are still very warm at this hour. We're at 105 degrees in Lincoln right now, satisfying the heat advisory threshold. There is still a heat advisory in effect for much of southeast Nebraska until 8 o'clock tonight. 102 degrees, the feels like temperature in Beatrice. Now, as you go over the next several hours, it's still going to feel warm, perhaps in the lower 90s and even upper 80s and some by 10 o'clock tonight. So we're not really going to get much relief from the heat until late tonight, perhaps tomorrow morning feeling like the upper 70s when you factor in the humidity. Upper 90s once again tomorrow when you factor in the humidity, and by tomorrow afternoon as well, still perhaps just a couple of degrees above 100, even though I think high temperatures will be just a couple degrees cooler than where they were at today. Now, we've had a lot of heat over the past several days, and we at least got one more day of intense heat. So I want to pop this on here, the signs of heat exhaustion versus heat stroke. Heat exhaustion, the symptoms mainly, you start feeling, well, exhausted, excessive sweating, rapid weak pulse, muscle cramps, and then heat stroke. That's when your body can no longer regulate its own temperature. The telltale sign of that being when you can no longer sweat, throbbing, headache, etc. So just know the signs of these. If you are experiencing signs of heat stroke, make sure to call 911. That is a medical emergency. Satellite and radar perspective across southeast Nebraska, not showing much in terms of rainfall, but there are some showers and thunderstorms off to the north and northwest. There is a potential for severe weather for some of our northern counties as well. It's mainly northern Nebraska where there's the potential for some severe storms. It's also where I think we have the best chance to see storms at all in general. STORMCAST depicts this well. As you go into the overnight hours, we'll see some storms mainly north and west of Lincoln. These are perhaps the severe thunderstorms, so I think the severe threat will last into the overnight hours for northern Nebraska. By tomorrow morning, some computer model guidance is showing just a couple of isolated scattered showers and thunderstorms developing in southeast Nebraska. I don't think everybody's going to see rain out of this. This is just to keep in mind just some isolated showers in the area. We even see some closer towards 11 a.m. out towards the Tri-City, so the general trend is the farther north and west you are, the better your chance for seeing rain. As you get towards tomorrow evening, there's the potential to see a line of storms develop. These will probably be scattered in nature. Again, not a guarantee we'll see rain tomorrow evening either. We'll keep storm chances in the forecast through Friday evening. 72 degrees, the forecast low tonight, mostly clear, perhaps an isolated morning shower. And let's take a look at your 10-day forecast. We have late storms in the forecast on Saturday night. We have another disturbance approaching, but it's still warm on Saturday. It's going to be a muggy one as well, 95, the forecast high. We cool off a little bit on Sunday into the 80s, scattered storm chances. It's mainly Sunday morning and early afternoon, but it looks like we'll start to dry out by Sunday evening as we go in towards next week. Perhaps an isolated storm chance on Monday, perhaps drying out by midweek.
Malcolm Byron, thank you very much. In other local news now, a North Lincoln apartment complex was evacuated this afternoon.
A fire broke out on the third floor of Bridgeport Apartments near 14th and Superior, just north of there. Officials say a child playing with a lighter started a couch on fire in that third floor apartment. Luckily, no one was hurt. Now, for firefighters, working in this type of heat is very dangerous. The heat index at that time was right around 105 degrees.
We shorten our work cycles. It's important that our people come in, we work, and then we got to get them out. We got to get them some rest and rehab. Hydration is the biggest thing, and it's not just for the firefighters, just for everyone out there.
Now, because of water damage, the Red Cross is helping residents in 3 different apartments stay elsewhere for now. Total damage is right around $30,000. Dozens of wildfires continue to blaze throughout California.
Several ignited overnight, threatening homes and prompting evacuations. ABC's Morgan Norwood has the story.
The fire season out west gaining momentum. Several new fires igniting in California within hours, prompting evacuations and pushing hundreds of firefighters desperate to contain the flames. In San Bernardino County, the South Fire leaving this home smoldering, crews dousing the hotspot. Flames seen racing down the mountain and the smoke overtaking the highway. crews launching choppers to keep the fires from overtaking the community of Lido Creek, where some residents have been told to evacuate.
I was watching it from my house. It caught one of our trees, but thank God that tree was alive, so it didn't last long. And it just seemed to kept moving.
In neighboring Kern County, the French fire furiously tearing through, threatening nearly a dozen communities.
I mean, we're talking fire traveling at 20, 30, 40 miles an hour, and that's how quickly it comes down.
Up north, above Sacramento, the Bennett fire prompting evacuations overnight.
Seems to be spreading.
And the Dixie fire, the state's largest in its history, still roaring. Crews digging trenches to protect homes from burning to the ground. Smoke from the still burning Caldor fire closing in on Lake Tahoe, the plume of black haze forcing vacationers to head home.
It just looked like Armageddon. It was terrible.
The Caldor fire, like the Dixie, burning hundreds of thousands of acres, nowhere near contained. But officials say the top priority is keeping the blaze from overtaking the Lake Tahoe basin.
Not out of the woods on this yet, but we're making really good progress.
And making that battle even more difficult for firefighters, temperatures here in Southern California, even in Central California, set to top 100 degrees. And get this, we're still weeks away from the peak of fire season. Morgan Norwood, ABC News, Los Angeles.
Finally tonight, today is National Dog Day, and many of you sent in some pictures of your fur babies, so we wanted to show them off for you.
This picture was sent in by Sarah Hickman of her dog wearing some cool shades this summer. Next we have M. Johns of her pup wearing his own pair of glasses, getting ready for class. And this adorable pup is Gizmo. He's ready to eat at the table.
And this was sent in by Jennifer Barnett. Look at that good boy. That was Coda. And then we have this one from Vicky. And finally tonight, this is Lana. Oh, I think we already showed that one. I think maybe we were a couple pictures behind. But all of your doggos are really cute, and we appreciate you all showing us those pictures and sending them in. I have a couple dogs myself. Love them very much.
You bet, so do we. All right, Malcolm, I'll tell you what, human, animal, got to be careful in this type of weather.
Absolutely. I'd say don't walk the pets outside at least over the next, actually, I wouldn't walk them outside at all because it's just downright hot. When you look at the pavement temperatures, are really, really hot, perhaps exceeding 120 degrees. 105 is the current heat index outside. It's going to slowly drop off over the next several hours.
All right, thank you, Malcolm. Thank you all for joining us.
World News is next. See you at 6.
With the Channel 8 Eyewitness News mobile app, you'll be the first to know. Get alerts about breaking news and weather, all in the palm of your hand.
What's so extreme about the DQ Reese's Extreme Blizzard? How about all the Reese's you could dream of, all in world-famous DQ soft serve? What a rush.
Close